Hey everybody, I'm Brian Falchuk. If you don't know me, I'm an author, best-selling author of the book Do a Day. I'm a life coach, I'm a public speaker, and the reason why I'm live right now and the reason why I'm here today is to talk to you about one of the next events that I'm doing. It's the TEDx event in Pensacola, Florida called TEDxSevilleSq. Now, you may not know what TEDx events are. Maybe you haven't seen the one that I did a few months ago where I talked about my first book, Do a Day, and the message that I share there to try to inspire people. So let me give you a quick essence of what TED and TEDx is all about. So TED is an organization that puts together these speaking events where people have, as they put it, ideas worth sharing. So it's really inspirational, almost mind-blowing in some cases, content to help you walk away and figure out how can you move your life forward. How can you be better? How can you be more inspired, more educated? TEDx is an offshoot of that where local organizations took the TED idea and with TED's sanctioning and their help, they set up other events in places all over the world, really, to try to bring some of the local ideas or ideas from around the world to the local audience to help keep spreading ideas worth sharing and keep inspiring people. I'm going to be doing one on August 4th. In Pensacola, Florida, as I mentioned, the TEDxSevilleSq event. And I wanted to share a little bit about what I'm hoping to achieve with it, why I'm doing it, and why you should attend if by any chance you are around Pensacola, Florida on August 4th, or you can get yourself to Pensacola, Florida to attend. So first of all, I thought I might share, why did I decide to do TEDx in the first place? Now, some people know this about me. When I started writing my book, someone asked me, what are you aiming for? What's your goal in writing the book? And there were two things that I would always share. The first is to sit across from Oprah in the woods or, on the beach or wherever she's shooting Super Soul Sunday to talk about my ideas. And, some people would laugh at that, but you know what? The way I see it is I'm not talking to Oprah right now. So by my saying that, by my putting that out there, I have nothing to lose. Because worst case scenario, I'm still not talking to Oprah. Best case scenario, maybe it sparks something. But the only way I can guarantee I never do it is by never trying, never putting it out there, setting an intention to get there. The other thing was to do a TED Talk. Now, neither of these things is really about fame or fortune or celebrity. It's about the fact that to get to that level means that my message is inspiring enough people to warrant me being on that kind of stage. That's really impactful and powerful for someone whose mission is to help people change their lives. And that's what I'm all about. So I haven't been on Super Soul Sunday yet. Oprah, if you're listening, always happy to talk. But I've done a TEDx already. And I'm about to do this one in Seville Square. And I'm really excited about this specifically because it's about an idea that's been really growing in my mind for some time about how we can solve the toughest relationship dysfunction that we face. And when I say relationship, I don't just mean romantic relationships. So this isn't about just your relationship with your spouse or your partner or your significant other. It's about any relationship we face. So relationships with our loved ones, with other family members, with coworkers, with people we just interact with on a day-to-day basis. The reality is we all struggle with this. And so many of us feel like it's them. Why are they doing this to me? And you know what? That might be the case, but maybe it isn't. And whether it is or it isn't, you still have a hand in it because you own half of that relationship. So I have an approach that I call the 50-75-100 solution. And it's about our role in any relationship dysfunction and the power that we have to solve it, even if we don't believe we're the source of the problem. I firmly believe that just because you aren't the reason why something went wrong or why something's struggling or not where it should be, it doesn't mean you can't be the solution. And that's what I try to help people unlock when I talk about 50-75-100. So I'm going to share that idea with everyone at that TEDx event. So if you're thinking about it, if you're in the area or you can get to the area and you have some relationships that are difficult, and look, the reality is everybody does. Even the best of people have tough relationships, have people who get, a bit adversarial, or maybe we cringe a little bit when we have to be around them, or we're scared of them, or maybe they're scared of us. But no matter who you are, any age, any culture, any gender, any religion, it doesn't matter. We all have relationships that are tricky. So I think coming to this event and hearing me talk about 50, 75, 100 could give you that clarity, that guidance, that inspiration you need to try to affect your toughest relationship. It's helped me, and I won't say it's perfect. I still struggle with relationships, as we all do. But at least I know that at the end of the day, I have a hand in it. Doesn't mean I'm perfect every day, but it does mean I can do better. And I know how. And it helps me deal with looking back on tough situations to say, you know what? What was my role in that? Because it's a lot easier to think about something when you don't just feel like the victim of everyone else. It's a lot easier to figure out a path forward when you realize, actually, I have more control and power than I think I do. I'm not just the victim of other people's actions. I have a hand in my own life, even when it feels like perhaps I don't. So to me, that's really powerful and empowering. And frankly, whether it is or it isn't to you, we all want to have better relationships, right? No one wants to fight with people. Wouldn't you rather be in a situation where you didn't have those struggles and your relationships were smoother and easier? So of course, you can get there if you choose to, if you allow yourself to be able to. And that's what I want to share with everybody. So 50, 75, 100, come to TEDxSevilleSq and learn more about this idea that I talk about, that I want to share with you. I'd love to see you there. And one thing I really enjoyed from my last TEDx was the number of people who came up to me during the breaks to talk more about the idea that I shared. Because you only get about 15 minutes to talk about what you believe is an idea worth sharing. And if you do it right, that's enough. But it's just enough to start, right? There's a whole journey that we can begin. So I love to be accessible to people. You can come up to me at the event, or you can contact me through my website, brianfalchuk.com. anytime, because I want to help people change their lives for the better. And I know this is an event, whether you're hearing me speak or any of the other great speakers that are coming, you will take something away to help you do better on a daily basis and change your life. So with that, I'll say goodbye. I hope to see you there. And if you come and this video was part of why, come up to me afterward and let me know that, hey, watching you talk about it, that gave me the kick I needed to say, you know what, actually, I can do better. I want to do better. I want that inspiration. So I came out because you helped me see that it's worth it. I hope to see you all there. Thanks so much.